would say it's critical for us. Being able to do service PMs out here in the field, rather than having to shut a piece down on a job, bring it back in to get service, you know, a day or so, day and a half of downtime, getting it back out to the job and working. I mean, I would say it's very critical to us. We've been in business since 1977. My dad, Gary, started this back then. You know, he started it with a backhoe and a dump truck. We're not scared to go take on something that's gonna be a little bit more involved, rather than just mass earth moving. Something that's a little bit more tedious, a little bit more a special project. Now, I mean, we're doing, you know, several multi-million-dollar jobs at a time, you know, throughout the year. So we first heard about Thunder Creek probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. We saw an ad in one of the trade magazines. Funny story, we actually took what Thunder Creek was doing and built our own truck out of a 1-ton and a flatbed, and some pieces from Northern Tool and Harbor Freight. Kind of the issue with that was we were just doing this from scratch. We had some issues with some leaks, and we saw that Thunder Creek come out with the SLU, and decided that this was going to be a good fit for us. We wanted to be able to fuel a job. We wanted to be able to make sure we had all the fluids on there, your def, your hydraulic, your motor oil, and we also wanted to be able to do services out in the field. Being nimble on the job sites, being able to get in and out, turn around. You know, we work in some locations, some of these projects, I mean, they're tight, you know, I mean, it's barely, I mean, we're in there with a Mini-X in some situations in between two buildings, you know. Our operator right now, he does not have a CDL does not have a hazmat, and that's huge for us. It opens up the hiring pool for us. It allows us to get better candidates without having to just specifically have those requirements. You know, I would say now, compared to what we were doing before, I would say a PM out in the field's probably, I'd say the time's cut in half, easily. We're basically carrying DEF around in little 5-gallon jugs. Having the DEF system on this truck with the reel and everything, it's been a huge help to us. And ultimately, being able to do this stuff quicker out in the field, you know, over time, it just helps on our overhead. It keeps us up and running. It's everything. Yeah, I mean, when you go down, and I mean, just like a situation right here, we're out here loading trucks right now. I mean, when that excavator goes down, I mean, I've got 10 trucks sitting here that can't get loaded. Us being able to be up and running is absolutely critical to our operations.